ones. Y'all give it just a moment to filter in. I'm over here live on the YouTube community. I know I have one of my victorious ones that commented and wondered if I was coming up live. So if this message ain't just for you, Miss Peppy, then I'm just excited on today. Literally behind the scenes, y'all, just giving y'all some back-ended stuff. It's not that I'm not coming up live, because y'all know I push each and every day to come up here live. Some days you may see me drop a video, so I may be swapping it up a little bit simply because of my schedule, y'all. So behind the scenes, as most of y'all know, I work full-time. I get up most mornings by 3 a.m., y'all. Glory be to God. And then also I'm a full-time mother of 4, y'all. Although they're teenagers, I run a full household. So I know I come up here most each and every day. If I miss a day, y'all, there's over 1,000 videos on this channel. Glory be to God. So y'all go and rewatch a video. That's what's going to help reprogram your mind. And it's going to always have a word that you may didn't hear the first time. So I want to tell y'all that tidbit. I love that I get to come on here for the most part each and every day, y'all. But if I miss a day, know that I'm okay. I usually drop a video if I'm not doing a live, because yes, my purpose is definitely top tier in my life. But also God gives me discernment when to rest. Because me coming on here, y'all, just going to be real with y'all, it takes a lot of energy, okay? And I'm so grateful God gives me the strength. And yes, God gives us the strength, but he also gives us wisdom. So if I'm not on here for whatever reason and I haven't dropped a video, y'all go back and rewatch the videos, all right? So just know that's the way that you can continue to watch the content that's on the channel. All right, I want to thank all of y'all that's been supporting the channel, that's been subscribing, that's been liking, that's been commenting. Those of you that's been booking coaching sessions, I have a session set up for this Saturday, which I'm so grateful for, because I prayed for this season. I prayed for God to send those of you who I am assigned mission to speak into. So that's what I'm here for, y'all, to empower y'all, give y'all inspiration, motivation, and empowerment. But I also want to say this to y'all. Yes, I'm here to coach y'all, but I want you to also know, be able to be accountable for within yourself. All right, I'm not saying that out of not loving y'all. I just have to be real. Don't be so, oh, Coach Monica wasn't able to drop a video, I'm not gonna be able to fly, I'm not gonna be able to swim. No, you got to be able to say, Coach May couldn't show up today on a live, but go to another video, y'all, and I'm sure God will, Holy Spirit, to speak to y'all. All right, so I appreciate all of y'all that's active, that's coming on the lives, but I just want to be transparent with y'all too, because I'm in this season. I don't know if we spoke about this before, and I'm sure I have. Self-care is so important. So in order for me to even go all in for my purpose, I have made an intentional decision for my life for the year 2025 to say self-care, I have to make sure I make it priority. And that's for you too. If you're watching this video, it's not by accident. You have to make sure that you're taking your self-care and making it a non-negotiable. You have to. That's the only way you can become the victorious you who God has created you to be. And I want to welcome all of y'all that's coming into the live. Hey, Aaliyah, how you doing, sweetheart? All of y'all that's coming in, if y'all don't mind, drop y'all comments. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. I'm excited as God is bringing all of y'all to the channel. God bringing all of y'all to the live. This channel is for you to really self-reflect, you to self-grow, for you to flourish into who God has called and assigned you to be. That is what this channel is for. And it's set up that way, y'all, because the past life that I lived, glory be to God, it has helped me to become who God has called me to be. So that's what I'm on here for, to empower you, to let you know God has not called you to be mediocre. And I said it, it's always going to be glory be to God and God here. I'll make that clear, because I know it's God that has brought me forth with my purpose. I know it's God that has woken me up to who he has called me to be and called you to be. So I'm never not going to say God. I just got to put that out there, all right? This channel is all Holy Spirit led. I don't come on here for entertainment. I come on here to wake you up to the victorious you. Because God told me when I started this channel, he said, daughter, you're speaking to the victorious one. So that's each and every one of y'all that's coming on here. You don't need to feel like you're the old you. I'm so grateful you on here too, Peppy. I was just speaking about you, and I appreciate you, wanting to see the lives. If you ever miss a live or I'm not live, just know there's over 1,000 videos on this channel, all right? So y'all feed from what's there. The leftovers are good as well, and I love that y'all like to see me up here live, and I promise y'all this is my favorite thing to do. But in order to do my best at what God has purposed me to do, I just want to be real with y'all as y'all coach. There's days when God gives me the wisdom to rest, because this takes energy. It's a lot of pouring. And I'm grateful God gives me that. But he also gives me the discernment to rest. So I want to let y'all know I love y'all, and I appreciate all of y'all that be showing up on the lives on today. And today, God really just gave me a message to tell you to walk into who God has called you to be as the victorious you. You have to take action. You have to be intentional. Nobody can do it for you. With me just saying, self-care has been priority in my life this year. I have set up boundaries. And it's not boundaries everybody like, but I know it's boundaries that I have had to position in my life, and I have had to keep them. There's certain things, that I don't allow in my life, certain people, and I'm saying this to you too. I'm not speaking about me, but I'm speaking from my life, my testimony to help you. You have to set up boundaries, whatever that look like for you, and you have to make them non-negotiable. And is that always easy? No. Are you going to please everybody? No. But you're going to have to be able to be okay with that. And it's not you not liking people, but it's because you have to love you. Touch on your chest today and say, you know what? It's not about pleasing people. Come on. Yes, take people's constructive criticism. Yes, love people, but don't forget to love on you. Don't forget that you are no longer the person that got to keep submitting and pouring into everybody, and you forgetting about you. So in order for me to be the best coach, just giving y'all an example, for y'all to be the best mother for my family, for to be the best Monica Stokes, even to who I am growing into, I have to make sure self-care is a non-negotiable. What does that mean? Sleep when I need to sleep. Pick up my word and pray to God when I need to pick up my word, which I have to do more of that. I have to write in my journal when I need to. I've been starting back. I made a commitment with myself at the beginning of this year. And like I said, it's not about me, but y'all listen. Y'all gonna pull from this. I said, I'm gonna start reading me more books this year. And I haven't made that goal. But then Sunday, glory be to God, a speaker came to our church and he sold his book. So I've been reading his book. So I started this month in my reading. So that go to say to you, you said new year, new you. If you didn't set up a goal, today is your day one of setting up the goal. What's the goal? What thing, what baby step you need to be taking? So by the December of the year, Kevin, how you doing, sweetheart? You really can see traction in that thing. And I go to say, like, I made the commitment to start reading, but then God reminded me, you do read. You pick up your word, but I need to be more consistent with different type books is what I'm going to say outside of my word. Because I'm just learning more things in my life. So what goal in your life have you set up that you haven't committed fully to? Today, my walking pad, I got on my walking pad today because I committed to start doing that at least 3 days out. And then I have an accountability partner that's going to be making sure we're holding each other accountable for that. So the best thing with your goal and you being the victorious you, it's best. And y'all, not to say you are going to be perfect, but you got to say, you know what? I keep making excuses and I'm not seeing traction on these goals. I keep allowing this. You talking to you. I keep allowing excuses to cause me not to execute. I'm causing my time not to be put into what can be sowing into who I need to become. And as much as I'm telling y'all this, it works. And when you start making the personal commitment, when you start making the personal sacrifice, you are going to literally see your life transform because you're going to be going all in becoming the victorious you. You're not focusing on the reels of everybody else's life. I said it, y'all. Like, if you finding yourself doom scrolling, come on, y'all, just take it as love. And you looking at everybody else's life, but you don't see no change in your life, you got to be like, what is it that I need to do in order to see my goals transpire? What is it that I need to do to start really making traction with my goals? And that's you just really being real with yourself. So on today, I hope y'all can hear me and see me good. I see the thing kind of pixelating. If y'all can hear me and see me good, can y'all put a 1 in the comments for me, please? If y'all don't mind. Okay, yeah, I see that it's cutting out and in. Can y'all hear me still okay now? Just let me know. Put like a 1 in the comments, Kevin, if you don't mind, sweetheart. Because I may have to restart it. Let me know what it's doing right now. Let me know what it's doing, sugar. If y'all can hear me and see me, put a 1 in the comments. I don't have my laptop where I can type it out. I hope y'all can hear me. Okay, I just want to make sure. Y'all know how technology can be sometimes. It's not about being perfect, even with you growing and you becoming. Not very good audio. Let me cut up this on the side. Is that better? Okay, y'all, I'm just gonna flow with it. Let's just hope it get better. Because I'm not allowed this distraction to stop what I gotta say to y'all. So let's hope that it feeds better as I'm speaking to y'all. So you got to go all in becoming the victorious you. Yeah, thank you, sweetheart. God said just push through it. So if it's not perfect, y'all still come back and rewatch it. You got to push through. Ooh, that's perfect. What's even going on with this video? Skipping and hopping and You got to go all in. And it's not about being perfect. That's what God told me to just touch on. He said, daughter, you got this. And that's when you too. When something, a distraction come, when in your life, say, you know what, self, I'm not going to allow that to stop me. That's how you go all in. That's how you be that relentless you. That's how you become the resilient you. When you say, you know what, that's just an obstacle. Come on, let me skip right over it. Come on, let me slow down enough to understand the strategy God need me to have, the way God need me to go. Because sometimes we need to slow down, come on, in order to understand what God need us to do. Yes, I'm glad this is helping you today, Kevin. God just told me to come up here, and I seen Peppy wanted me to come up here live, so I'm doing this just for y'all. Yes, God said that, and I'm so grateful, and I'm going to say it. For all of y'all, Kevin, Miss Peppy, Kevin, Keith, Mr. Keith, those of y'all that's been showing up for the lives, I want to thank y'all for that. And I really pray that the words that God put in my heart and in my spirit is helping y'all. Because I know the things that I'm going through is not just for me, it's for y'all too. Y'all, I'm going to drink a little bit of water real quick. So the words and the time I come on here, y'all, I push through because I know it's not just for me. But I want you to be able to listen to the things God put within my spirit to wake you up to being who God has called you to be. And that's literally what the mantra of this whole channel is you not staying stuck. It's every day going to be a day where you feel like going all in and you don't make mistakes. We all make mistakes, but don't let that mistake be the label or the tag or the title that you put on your life. Don't allow negativity that somebody may say about who you're becoming to stop you. You have to ignore that stuff. You got to be like, feel what you feel, but I know I'm becoming the best me. Give yourself grace. That's another thing God wanted me to touch on today. Give yourself grace as you pursuing your greatness. Give yourself grace. And you tell yourself that. Y'all know I tell y'all all the time, be like, you know what, today, Kevin, I'm doing the best I can. That's the best that I can do. But then you also got to flip that thing and say, am I really doing my best? Or am I making excuses? Come on, because y'all, we got to be real with us. That's how you become the you who God has purposed you to be. All right. So yeah, I'm literally not gonna be up here much longer because I'm not. It's not a long drawn out live, but I really hope you was able to do introspecting. I remember a victorious one put in the comments before talking about I was an introspector. I didn't know what that meant. So I looked it up. It's somebody that dissects the insides of who they are and just grow from it. So I hope what I was able to speak to your heart was able to help you to dissect you as far as your goals. And if you like, I have goals, but I need an accountability partner. I am an accountability coach, meaning I am a life coach, a certified life coach for the kingdom of God. I want to see you book a session with your coach, Monica Stokes. I'll put my website down below. In them coaching sessions, we're going to coach, we're going to talk, and we're going to strategize and come up with a plan of action for you to start taking action. So if any of the messages that I spoke, even today or any other video, and you looking to really do more with your life, y'all book a coaching session with me on today. Yes, I'm grateful because the ones that's been booking, y'all been booking back to back. Glory be to God. And y'all have just been growing. So I'm just so grateful for y'all that be showing up on the lives. Y'all share the channel with anybody y'all know that's looking to get empowered. Come on, with the times we living in, y'all, we need to be around positive. We got to grow with positive because sometimes we can be like, God, I'm the light in this darkness. God say, that's cool because that's our assignment in this world. And that's not always an easy assignment. But the beauty of that, y'all, we have to make sure we're pouring light within us as well. That's how you are able just to continue to balance and grow and become everything God has called you to be. I appreciate y'all too, Patty, sweetie. Hope you're doing good in London on today. Yes. I want you to just think on today. And God told me to tell y'all this too. Congratulate yourself how far you have come in your journey this year. Because there's something you pushing through, and that's all of us. But I want you to think of something, to you that hear this video on today. What's that something that you pushing through that nobody else know about, but you pushing through that thing? You ain't gave up. What is that thing that you keep knocking at? Meaning that goal, come on, that accomplishment, that you becoming a victorious you. Be proud of that, because that's not always easy. I said it, to be pushing past the oldness and entering into the new. But we have to push through it. Come on, so you can receive your breakthrough. Breakthrough don't always feel good because you're breaking through. But you're making ground and you making traction in spite of. All right. So y'all continue to grow. We have our next Zoom, which I want all of y'all to register for. Glory be to God. Built Victorious Ones Tough. It's going to be on March, the very first March and September, y'all. Excuse me, September. Very first Zoom, Built Victorious One Tough in May. This let me see the date, y'all. Let me pull my calendar out. I'm sorry I'm moving this thing around, y'all. I forgot the date, and I want to tell y'all the right date for this. It's the first Saturday. It's gonna be on the 3rd. May the 3rd. So May the 3rd, y'all book at Zoom, and I'm sorry I moved the camera around. I had my calendar in front of me. And it's the book I've been reading, y'all, in the community board. If y'all haven't watched this gentleman's testimony, y'all watch it. I linked it on Sunday's community board. All right. I actually got his book because it was inspirational to me. That's probably what I'm about to do the rest of the night before I go pick my son up. So y'all continue to grow. Y'all continue to become everything God has called you to be. Y'all continue to stay on the channel. I'm going to be out here pushing the word, giving y'all some empowerment. I'm sorry if I've been kind of skipping over my words today, y'all. Like I told y'all, it's been a full day, but I'm human, all right? That's the same thing with you. You're human. So give yourself grace. Be proud of yourself. Don't give up. Don't wait on the perfect time or the perfect opportunity. The perfect time and the perfect opportunity is now. Because I had to tell myself, I had to remind myself, hold on, self. You remember when you said, when you get that walking pad, I said, let me get myself up on that walking pad today. And I graced myself through that thing. And I'm so proud of myself for doing it. So when you get up and you start making strides and making traction, I said it, with your goals, you're going to be proud that you did it. All right. So y'all be encouraged. Y'all be blessed. Continue to grow and become everything God has called you to be. And go all in becoming a victorious you, because you owe it to yourself. Come on, for how long have you been, like I told y'all before, looking at the reels, what look like real of everybody else's life, and you haven't zoomed in on your life? And when you do that and you get laser focused on your life, you're going to start seeing your life change and transform, because you really are being focused this time. You ain't gave up. You ain't gave in. Come on. But you kept on growing and going, even when it got hard. That's how you're going to really say, look at me. Come on. In spite of that, look at me. And on today, I want you to tell yourself, look at me, because you ain't gave up and you ain't gave in. And ain't nobody called to be perfect, because God said, talk about it again. But God said we are all purpose to become the new creation within Christ Jesus. So we got to stop making excuses, y'all. We got to really do it, all right? Y'all be blessed. Y'all be encouraged. And I'm proud of y'all. It's been your coach, your mentor, and your motivational speaker for the kingdom of God, Coach Monica Stokes. Y'all be blessed.